Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sarah, and today I am so stinking excited to do a demo slash review on the palettes from Jacob and Eli. So I'm going to be doing a separate swatching video just because the demo tutorial thing I did, it's a little long and I don't really want to cut any of it out just because nobody else has reviews on these palettes yet and I wanted there to be as much info as possible because I have all three. And so I'm going to be doing the Hidden Gems palette today. And if you saw the swatching video, I talk about them a little bit in the company, how I found them, blah blah blah. I've already played with this one a lot and I really enjoy the Candy Peaches palette. And you'll see them in the other one if you want to see what the Bear palette and the Candy Peaches palette looks like. You have to watch the other video. But yeah, so this is just going to be a demo, how the colors lay on the lid, how I use them, how they work with brushes, fingers, liner, lashes, how they apply to the eye and work technically instead of just a pure swatching video. So yeah, if you're interested in that and what I think of the Hidden Gems palette, just keep on watching. We are going to start and I want to use the Hidden Gems palette just because I've already used the, what is the other one called? The Candy Peaches palette for a couple of looks that I did last week, and so I really wanted to play with this one. And again, we don't need her anymore. They're just gorgeous, and there are so many of these like neutral tones, and so you can really do either a very neutral look and then they have all these really beautiful, there are a couple duochromes and shimmer shades. So I wanted to play with this one today, and I'm using the mirror from my Athena palette, which is currently like my favorite eyeshadow palette. If you guys haven't tried the Athena palette yet from Bad Habit, she's $12. Just pick her up. She's my favorite one right now. So I think I first want to just set my lid because all I have currently is on a little bit of concealer on my brows and a little bit of eye primer on, and so I haven't set anything yet. I think I want to go in with a really fluffy BH Cosmetics brush, my favorite brushes, at least budget brushes. Make sure there's nothing on there, and we're going to go in with Topaz. And what I really like about these palettes is that they are quite like pressed. Like I don't know what the actual word is or if there's an actual term for it. I'm gonna get close enough so you guys can see. But however they press these shadows is so well done that when I do kind of dip in there, I really do need to like work at getting the color out. But there's not going to be a lot of fallout in your palette, which is nice because I feel like so many eyeshadow palettes that I use, they just have a lot of fallout and I feel like I lose a lot of product just around the palette itself, not even like on my face. Like the fallout in the palette itself, I feel like I lose product. I don't know. Maybe it's in my head. I'm just going up a little bit higher. Also, if you saw my previous haul video, I hauled this really crappy blush and highlighter and contour kit from Amuse Cosmetics, but I am wearing the blush and the highlighter today and it was, I don't know, maybe it was worth the $6 to me. Everything else about it is horrible except for like the one highlight, the white highlight, and then the pink blush. I really like it. It's also on my nose and it's giving me yes. But okay, back to this. I think I want to do more of like a deeper red on the outside, and then I really want to use, I don't know if I'm going to use Peridot? I don't know. They're all like gems. Or I don't know if I want to use Sapphire. I don't know yet. This is a really beautiful, it reminds me a lot of the blue-brown pigment from MAC Cosmetics. You saw it in the swatches, or you'll see it at the end in the swatches. Either way, it's gorgeous and it's beautiful. And I don't have a shade like it, so I don't know if I want to use that today or Sapphire, because Sapphire is really pretty. But I do think either way I want to do like a pinky mauve-y color on the outside, so I think next I'm just going to go in with Amber. This one's a little less packed, and so there's a little more fallout in the pan itself, which is fine because I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just don't want to feel like I'm losing product on my product. You know what I'm saying? But that other color, Topaz, was so packed in there. I had to like kind of work to get her out. But I'm not upset about that because I know that it's going to stay in that pan. You know, I'm not going to lose any of it. And so I'm really just washing over the whole lid all the way out to here even. I'm just trying to keep just the brow bone area still kind of open. So, also if I'm looking off like to the side, my monitor's right here and my camera's right here, so that's why. Alright, next I think I want to use a little bit of Quartz, which is this really pretty pink tone. Pinks are in right now. I think that that's going to be one of the new things, which is one of the reasons I wanted to pick up this palette, because it's so different from anything that I've seen recently. Everything is so warm tone, which I love warm tones, but I'm really getting into purples and pinks, and I've been looking for some greens. We're taking that Quartz mostly on the outer half of the lid, still pretty high up in the crease, but just out here. I'm not really taking it in too far. I don't want it over here, I want it over here. Is basically just what I'm trying to say about that. Hopefully the sound is better on my videos. I bought a new microphone. He's right there. It was really cheap. It was on Amazon. I like it so far. I filmed just a little bit of like tester footage. I'm gonna go in with Garnet right there. It's a very browny mauve tone. Also very matte, very beautiful. The mattes in here, so far these are all the mattes, they blend really easily and they are very buildable. Like that really pinky quartz, I was able to create more of like a smoked out look with it, which I'm really happy about. It wasn't like, bam, she's pink like my hair. It was much more of like a subtle shift in color, which I really liked. So yeah, Garnet. Going in with Garnet. We're going to focus on the outer half. I'm still using the fluffy brush just because I like my color just kind of blown out, and then kind of do not so much like a cut crease as more of it is like a faux halo eye almost. But we're just going to take Garnet in the outer corner. A lot of rambling for no freaking reason. I don't want to deepen it up too much because I don't want this to be too much of like a smoky eye. I just want to be able to give my eye some dimensions so that when I add that pop of color I want on the inside, it's more about the inside color. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people, I've watched a lot of videos recently, people are like, you don't need to layer all your shadows. But for me, I love layering shadows. I really do feel like it gives it some extra dimension to the eye look. And also it allows me to play with a couple of other colors that I might not have been able to play with before. And so that is just on my lids. Topaz, Amber, Quartz, and Garnet. Topaz and Amber are all over, and then Quartz is kind of like into here, and then Garnet's just this kind of outer bit. And it's really like enhancing the green in my eyes. That's what I've been liking lately, is just the more pinky purpley undertones really enhance hazel or green eyes. Alright. We also have aquamarine, which is this like green up here. Is this the green I've been looking for? It might be. No, it's not. Oh, it's very like, ooh. It's a very steely color. My dog's right there, that's what you just heard. Now she's scratching herself. Excellent. I think I want to use Sapphire. And so Sapphire is this really beautiful blue. That wasn't a very good swatch, but you get what I'm saying. It's kind of, I would definitely characterize it as more of a shimmer shade instead of like They have some foiled shades in here too, which you'll see in the swatches, and also if you go to their website, it lists how many are shimmer, foil, whatever, duochrome. I would say it's more of a shimmer shade. You know what? No, we're gonna go in with Carrot, which is a beautiful foiled gold shade. I just want to tap that in there. This one, the foiled shades have more fallout in pan than the other ones do. I'm just going to place that right in the center of the lid. And I'm going in with a dry brush, and it looks like it applies wet. That's one thing that I really, really like about this color. I'm hoping that the intensity is picking up on camera, because in real life, it's very, very intense. It actually does look just like gold on my lids, which is really cool. I didn't have any kind of shadows like that. And I'm not going very high because I think in the end what I want to do is put the sapphire on the lower lid and use that as a look. I don't know, I'm just playing with these. And so far, I don't have any fallout on my cheeks, which is really nice. And so this is like pretty long. I think I want to just keep this as its own uncut video, just because I have not seen any other reviews on the Jacob and Eli shadows, and I want this to be out there so people can see, because it really, I've been using the Candy Peaches palette a lot this previous week, and I'm blown away by the quality for what I paid for it. I don't personally have like this huge, really high-end makeup like collection, but for me they feel high-end compared to, even like I have a lot of Bad Habit, and I had a lot of couple BH Cosmetics and a couple other like indie brands that nobody really knows about. But these, I'm like so impressed. And so there's just the gold. I think we'll leave it at that. And definitely these foiled shades you are gonna lose more product in the form of fallout. And you see, she's pretty messy. Oh my gosh, I just blinded myself. And so now I think I do want to just take Sapphire, which is more of almost like, now that I've been messing with it a little bit, almost like a shimmery matte. Does that make any sense? Like a satin. That's a word that people use, right? And so I'm just doing just the edge of the brush straight down. A little more fallout, because again, I feel like these more shimmery-esque shades, they aren't as pressed as hard as the matte shades. Matte shades, I'm probably never going to run out of those because there's like no fallout coming out at all. But the more shimmery shades, definitely, I mean, you gotta be a little careful. So I'm just gonna go on my waterline, and we're gonna experiment. This is a way for me to play with the colors and also to see how the shadows work on the eye. So far I'm impressed. We're gonna see what happens on my waterline with kind of a different finish shadow. So at first, like literally almost nothing was coming off my brush. But it's very slowly depositing the color, which is nice. So it looks like I have like a black eye almost, but it's not gonna look as bad after I put like liner and lashes on. Hopefully. That's the goal. We'll see if we achieve that today. Same thing, other eye. Hello. I'm just kind of smoking it out to the very edge. I'm gonna take a little bit more and just go a little bit on the top outer corner. We aren't really gonna bring it up into our crease, but I want it to be there, and then I will eventually blend that out. Wow, that went kind of low. That's not what I planned on doing. Also, I was looking at like trends for the next year, and it's supposed to be like lots of lower liner. I don't know if that's actually gonna be a thing, but alright. I think I want to go back in with the gold just a little bit, and we're just gonna put that on, not the actual tear duct, but like right there. You know what I'm talking about. Oh yes, that, I like that a lot more. And then just as a inner corner highlight, I'm going to use zircon, I don't know. Oh, that's really pretty. I tried to make sure I got as much blue off as I could because I don't really want blue in my inner corner. Going in with zircon, I don't know if it's zircon or zircon. I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush, and we're just going to like blend this, because this deposited a lot more blue on this side than this side, so we're just gonna clean it off again, blend up and out. That's a little bit better. I'll probably just take a setting powder and just kind of go up like that on both sides just before we're done. And I'm also going to take zircon again, fluffy brush. I'm going to do my brow bone highlight because I have not done that yet. You can't even see it, but I can. I think it complements the kind of berry tones very nicely, because it's more of like a champagne-y color, but it's definitely like a little bit of a frostier finish. So I'm gonna go do my lashes and my liner, and I'll be right back with my thoughts on the shadows. Alright, so final thoughts on the Hidden Gems palette by Jacob and Eli Cosmetics. I am really hoping that the like tutorial demo thing that I did not just get deleted. My camera's being really weird, but this is the overall look. I'll of course have some pictures inserted of better quality so you can actually see the colors, but I'm overall really happy with it. The eyeliner goes over so smoothly. It's not like being weird. I've had shadows be weird before when I put eyeliner over the top of it. I use the liquid liner from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I've had shadows mixed with my liner before, but this one, my liner laid really nicely over the top. The only issue I had was when my mascara had like a malfunction on my lower lash line. I had to wipe off a little bit of the blue, but also I diminished the color a little bit, and so I like it a lot more now that it's not just like that girl just added blue as like an afterthought. Overall, I'm very happy with them. Always end your look with a setting spray is all I have to say. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to comment down below if you want to try the Jacob and Eli Cosmetics, or if you have, because they're pretty new and I have not found any other reviews or tutorials or anything on them, so I'm really interested to see who actually has them. Only a couple reviews are on Amazon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below. It helps me out to know if you guys like this or not. And I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time with me. Bye!